Good evening. Anybody here married? Congrats. My wife and I just got married this last summer at the Little White Chapel in Las Vegas by Elvis Presley. Y'all ever heard of the Little White Chapel? Ben and Jennifer got married there. Brittany got married there for only one day. She was like, nah, I'm good. Famous, the Little White Chapel. But I can tell you guys are only sort of impressed. But I think the thing that made this wedding so extraordinary for my wife and I was that Elvis, our guy, has been dead since August 16th, 1977. So, how is he even able to do this type of work? Marriage is great, though. My wife and I, we like to keep it fun, and the other night I was making Italian for two, and I'm clumsy in the kitchen. I accidentally throw an entire ripped open package of dry pasta across the kitchen floor. It's a cacophony, and I hear my wife in the other room yell, "Hey, are you okay in there?" And I say nothing and start tearing my clothes off. My hat, my shirt, my jeans, my shoes. I leave my clothes all in a pile on the kitchen floor and start tiptoeing like hell down the hallway, and I'm in the bathroom now. I'm half naked. I've got my ear up to the door. She's gonna think that I've been raptured. Just giving you guys some ideas to help spice up your... You're welcome. I have been married before. And when my ex and I split, we had the difficult task of explaining the divorce to our 7-year-old in terms she could understand. Years have passed, so I don't know if she still believes there's really a law firm called Bert and Ernie's Divorce Attorneys. But I do often remind her that the Honorable Judge Big Bird is still forcing me to pay child support. And that's why I only have 14 $15 in my bank account for the entire weekend. I'm in my mid-40s now, which is somewhere in between being too old to enjoy cake and too young to really crave soup. I hope I got that right. And I definitely thought I'd be making more money by now. When I was a kid, my dream was to go to the Berklee College of Music to become a film composer. I wanted to write film scores like Danny Elfman, and I did get in. I got accepted in my 12th grade year and went off to Boston. But before I went to Boston, my small town newspaper interviewed me and wrote a half-page article that was delivered to every household in my hometown. So everyone that I ever knew, ever grew up with. And here is what the headline read. Roseburg teen eager to score. Anyone else had an entire town rooting for you to lose your virginity? Our cat died recently, and our friend Scott offered his backyard for burial. Which was very generous because he lives in a house that we visit often enough. We live in an apartment. And, let's see, where am I going with that? The only trick to this was that we had to wait 5 days for Scott to return from vacation. And for us, that was 5 days of not really knowing if we should be eating the ice cream that was right next to Like, what if all these particles in the freezer are mixing? That's almost too salt and straw for me. We might have eaten the ice cream. Now, here's what this perfect funeral looked like. We arrive all dressed in black. Scott takes us to the backyard where he's dug a hole, and we slide the cardboard box with the cat in it and shovel dirt back over on top. I'm going to say a few words, and over a portable speaker, we are playing our cat's all-time favorite, 4-time Grammy Award-winning recording artist, Inya. Scott disappears for a second into the garage and comes back with a heavy iron pole with handles and a large square of thick flat metal, a tamper, he calls it, and mentions something about sinkholes. Okay, so here's how this looks. My wife in a long black coat and beret, clutching a bouquet of flowers, crying under dark sunglasses. My daughter staring off into space, wondering at what point the cat will go from being a solid to more of a liquid. Me offering words of comfort for our feline friend, while Scott is tamping over and over, just crushing the bones and body of our beloved cat, while Inya is sweetly singing, "Who can say where the road goes, where the days flow, only time." And that's my time. Thank you very much.